Good morning, students. Myself, Rashmi Yande, your science teacher. Students, our sixth lesson is going, that is the substances in daily use. In this lesson, we discussed certain substances, concept of that substance. In that, natural substances are there, man-made substances are there, biotic and abiotic substances are also there. Certain substances, they are from animal originated or certain are from the plant originated. After that, we discuss the concept of man-made substances. Now, today we are going to start the next point, that is the production of substances. In that, first of all, rubber. Discussion of the rubber. Rubber is of two types, natural and artificial. Natural rubber is obtained from the gum or sap of the trees. This sap is called as the latex. Rubber has a peculiar odor and it is white in color. Naturally, the color of rubber, it is a white, and natural rubber, it is obtained from the plant, that is the gum or the sap, and this sap, it is called as the latex. So naturally it is present in a white color. After that, artificially we can give that rubber, we can give that rubber different colors, different shape, different size. So first of all, here, vulcanization of rubber. In this process, rubber is heated with sulfur for 3 or 4 hours to give hardness to the rubber. Naturally, rubber, it is a white in color, and when that rubber it get collected, that latex of rubber it collected from plants, after that for 3 to 4 hours that rubber it is heated with the sulfur. And what is the reason behind that? For the hardness purpose. Sulfur is mixed in it. The proportion of sulfur in the mixture is determined by the purpose for which the rubber will be used. Because we know that from rubber we are making the different toys are also there, rubber mats are there, eraser are there, tire rubbers are there, the tires are also, it is a type of rubber. Yes, so on the basis of that, we can add the amount of sulfur. Erasers, rubber balls, rubber toys all have varying proportions of sulfur in them. In rubber bands, the proportion of sulfur is very small because rubber band, it is a stretchable, it is not a hard one. So due to the vulcanization of the rubber, there is a different types of the or different hardness can be obtained to that rubber. Here you can observe that the plant from that raw rubber, the latex, it is used. Okay, so it is a natural substance from a certain tree. Actually, students, very interesting fact it is, rubber, it is excretory product of plant. In higher classes you will study about this in detail. After that, next it is the formation of paper, or we can say the manufacturing of the paper. You know that paper are also have a different shape, different size, different colors, different type of the quality. Proper plain paper is there, drawing paper is there, gift packing paper is there, colorful papers are there. Yes, so here also different types of paper are there. Paper is a substances or material formed due to the intertwining of the cellulose fiber in grass, wood, rags or waste paper. Thus, paper is a kind of network of cellulose fiber. इफ़ यू ऑब्जर्व पेपर केयरफुली, अगर थोड़ा सा लो क्वालिटी का पेपर देखोगे तो उसमें आपको फाइबर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स यू कैन बी ऑब्जर्व्ड. ओके, सो हियर ऑल्सो different types of the grass, wood, rags, that cellulose of fibers in which is present in the grass, these all things, these all material are used. How actually paper is formed? A particular steps are there, a particular process is there. First of all, coniferous tree like pine are used to make paper. कॉनिफेरस यानी कोन लाइक जिसका शेप होता है प्लांट्स का, ऐसे ट्रीज को बोलते हैं कॉनिफेरस ट्रीज लाइक पाइन. So the bark of the logs of this tree is first removed and the wood is broken into small pieces. Bark, it is a hard part of the tree, and when it gets separated, that wood it get break into the small pieces. The mixture of these pieces and some chemicals is kept soaking for a long time. जो वुड के हमने छोटे छोटे पीस किए हैं उसको और सर्टन केमिकल्स में क्या करते हैं, सोकिंग के लिए, भिगोने के लिए रख देते हैं. इट हेल्प्स टू फॉर्म अ पल्प. यू नो दैट फ्रूट पल्प. वैसे ही यहाँ पे रॉ मटेरियल तैयार होता है पेपर फॉर्मेशन के लिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द pulp. When the chemical process is completed, the fibrous substances from wood pulp are separated and some dyes are added. Dyes are nothing but the different colors. The pulp is then passed through the rollers, dried to form paper, and finally wound on reels. Paper and wood are closely related. To save trees, it is necessary to use paper sparingly. So here paper, it is also the manufacturing, or paper it can also produce with the help of trees. And here we use the wood, the bark of that tree. So we use the paper very carefully, sparingly, because जितना ज़्यादा पेपर की डिमांड होगी उतना ज़्यादा प्लांट्स जो है वो कट होते जाएंगे. डिफॉरेस्टेशन, प्लांट कटिंग जो है वो ज़्यादा अमाउंट में, ज़्यादा परसेंटेज में होगी क्योंकि पेपर की डिमांड अगर बढ़ गई तो. Okay, so here before the paper on page number 45, the process of manufacturing paper it is there. First of all, this is the tree, logs of the wood are there. Peeling the logs, debarking the logs. Peeling that means इसके ऊपर का जो कवर है वो यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, सेपरेट कर रहे हैं. After that there is a making of the piece, and here there is a addition of that piece with certain chemicals. Here there is a addition of dyes. Dyes that is colors जो मैंने आपको बोला. उसके बाद में यहाँ पे देखो पल्प फॉर्मेशन हुआ है, and after that pulp formation, pressing the pulp with rollers, it is a heavy one roller. So इससे क्या होता है कि पल्प पे अगर रोलर घूमेगा तो पल्प जो है वो फ्लैट होते जाएगा. यस, एंड इन दिस वे देयर इज अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ पेपर एंड वाइंडिंग. लास्ट स्टेप इट इज द, after the pressing of the pulp with rollers, last step it is the winding the paper on reels. Okay, so after winding, required amount of paper they get cut, they get bunch, and after that we use that paper. Okay, so this is the process of manufacturing of the paper. After that, here synthetic fibers or thread. You heard about thread? You know that threads are commonly used for stitching purpose, for making of the cloths. Yes, so from the time it was first thought that artificial yarn could be produced to meet the clothing needs of an increasing population, much research and progress has taken place in this field. Innumerable kinds of synthetic or artificial threads are now available. Nylon, dacron, terylene, terene, polyester, rayon are the name of various synthetic threads. Natural thread जो है वो हमें पता है कि हम कॉटन से बनाते हैं. या जो कॉटन के, प्योर कॉटन के जो क्लोथ्स होते हैं वहाँ जो थ्रेड यूज़ किया जाता है दैट इज़ मेड फ्रॉम द cotton. But here synthetic fibers are there. So synthetic, that means we can artificially produce these fibers on industrial level. So which are the different types of that fibers or threads? Nylon fibers. आप मम्मी को पूछ सकते हो. नायलॉन की जो रस्सी होती है वो हम कपड़े सुखाने के लिए भी यूज़ करते हैं. आफ्टर दैट डैक्रॉन, टेरेलिन, टेरीन, पॉलिस्टर. सो ये जो है these all are the types of the synthetic threads, and these are the name of the synthetic threads. Okay, we know that silk, it is a natural thread or fiber, and that silk it is formed from cocoons of silkworms. Yes, so almost all the articles made from natural fibers in olden days can now be made from synthetic threads. Nylon, rayon, terylene, acrylic are all synthetic threads and many articles in our daily use are made from them. नायलॉन से है, रेयन या फिर टेरिलीन फाइबर, ये सभी के अलग अलग बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स जो है हम क्या कर सकते हैं, यूज़ कर सकते हैं एज अ आवर डेली यूज रिक्वायरमेंट. Now, first of all, we will discuss about the nylon. These threads were invented at the same time in the New York and London. Therefore, the initials of NY of New York and LON from London were combined to the name of nylon. How interesting, na? It is very interesting. Yes. Why that thread it is called as nylon? Because इनका जो इन्वेंशन है, फाइंडिंग है, ये एक ही टाइम में हुआ है. कहाँ पे? न्यूयॉर्क में और लंदन में. तो शॉर्ट फॉर्म ऑफ न्यूयॉर्क दैट इज़ द NY और लंदन का जो फर्स्ट इनिशियल है, लंदन का जो इनिशियल है LON, collectively it is called as the nylon. Nylon threads have a shine and are strong, transparent and water resistant. वाटर रेजिस्टेंस है यानी इसका लाइफ स्पैन भी कैसा होगा, फिर ज़्यादा होगा, क्योंकि वाटर से, पानी से ये थ्रेड्स जो है वो ख़राब नहीं होते हैं. दे आर यूज टू मैन्युफैक्चर क्लॉथ्स, फिशिंग नेट्स, रोप्स एक्सेट्रा. आपने देखे फिशिंग नेट्स, नेटवर्क लाइक स्ट्रक्चर इट इज़ देयर फॉर कैप्चरिंग ऑफ फिश, वी यूज़ दैट नेट्स. तो ये सब जिससे बनता है वो फाइबर, वो थ्रेड का नाम क्या है, नायलॉन. रोप्स जो होते हैं, रोप पे एट दैट टाइम in the making of that also nylon it is used, and certain clothes are also used through the nylon. Next it is the rayon. About rayon, cotton and wood pulp is dissolved in a chemical called as the sodium hydroxide to make a solution. देखो कॉटन इट इज़ a naturally available, ये प्लांट ओरिजिन है कॉटन, उसको और वुड पल्प को क्या किया जाता है, केमिकल, कौन से केमिकल में, सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड यानी OH, इसमें मिलाया जाता है, डिज़ोल्व किया जाता है. थ्रेड्स आर ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम दिस सॉल्यूशन विद द हेल्प ऑफ मशीन्स. एज दीज थ्रेड्स हैव शाइन एंड स्ट्रेंथ, दे आर सेड टू बी सिंथेटिक सिल्क. सिंथेटिक यानी हमने सिंथेसाइज किया है. दे अपीयर्ड टू बी शाइनिंग bright like the sun's ray, hence they are called as the rayon. sun's rays के जैसी चमक होती है, brightness उनमें होता है, they have the shining, brightness is there, therefore they are called as the rayon. Last one it is the dacron, terylene and terene. Various hydrocarbons यानी हाइड्रोजन और कार्बन ग्रुप obtained from mineral oils are used to make polymer chain. Polymer यानी many chain, collectively there is a formation of long chain of structure, it is called as the polymer. So here a solution of such a polymer is pressed through a strainer with fine holes. देखो स्टूडेंट्स, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग है. आप हम डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस, डिफरेंट थिंग्स तो हम यूज़ करते हैं, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं होता है कि उनका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कैसे होता है. तो ये जो फाइबर है डैक्रॉन, टेरिलीन एंड टीरीन, ये कैसे बनाते हैं, तो वेरियस हाइड्रोकार्बन्स ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम द मिनरल ऑयल, दे आर यूज्ड फॉर दिस. यहाँ पे जो है डिफरेंट अ सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द पॉलीमर, इट इज़ प्रेस्ड थ्रू अ स्ट्रेनर. यू नो द स्ट्रेनर, उसको हम चाळनी बोलते हैं ना, जिससे हम स्ट्रेन कर सकते हैं, विथ फाइन होल्स. द fibers formed after cooling are long and unbroken threads. These are called as the twisted to obtain. These threads are twisted to obtain the yarn. Different types of the chemical are used to make threads of various properties. These different threads have been named variously as dacron, terylene and terene etc. देखो थ्रेड्स जो है वो जैकेट बनाने के लिए, बहुत सारे कर्टन्स के टाइप से वो बनाने के लिए, या फिर रोप बनाने के लिए, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ द क्लोथ्स For that purpose also we use these fibers. Yes, here extra new words are there, hydrocarbons and polymer chains. So hydrocarbons, that is the substances obtained from mineral oil, and polymer chain, that is the long continuous chain formed by the small interlinked chemical unit. पॉलीमर, पॉली यानी मेनी, सो बहुत लॉन्ग ये चेन होती है, कंटिन्यूसली इट इज़ देयर एंड देयर इज इंटरलिंक of this unit, therefore it is called as the polymer. After that, last point of your lesson, it is the advantages and shortcomings of the synthetic fiber. This part it is for your self study. So read out the advantages and shortcomings for synthetic fiber, and if any difficulty regarding to that, you can ask me, because each and everything have certain advantage also and certain limitations are also. Students, our 6th lesson is over now. Please read out the complete lesson first of all and try to solve the exercise question in your workbook. If any difficulty regarding to that, ask me. Thank you.